Hello, habari. Mimi ninaitwa Mwalimu Boniface Mbando kutoka chuo cha MIT College. Tuko na wenzetu pia KIPEKEE ambacho ni chuo wenza, tuko nao pamoja. Kiko hapa Moshi mjini, barabara kuelekea TPC Gate Fonga. Utakuta chuo chetu pale mkabala na Serengeti Breweries. Mwalimu mimi Boniface Mbando ambaye ninafundisha MIT College. Chuo cha MIT College na KIPEKEE tunashirikiana kwenye vitu vingi sana. Kitu cha kwanza, mitaala ambayo tunaitumia yote ni Activate pamoja na Beta. Na pia mafunzo ambayo tunafundisha MIT College tunakienda na masuala ya teknolojia zaidi pamoja na tourism, hotel management, masuala ya secretarials, saluni, udereva. Na chuo cha KIPEKEE wanadili na masuala ya ufundishaji wa ufundi zaidi, hasa kwenye masuala ya mechanical fittings, masuala ya ujenzi, masuala ya welding, masuala ya mechanical engineering, masuala ya driving pia wanafanya na wao, na masuala pia ya kompyuta wanafanya na wao, na pia masomo mengine kama ususi na ushonaji wanafanya pia wao KIPEKEE, ambacho ni chuo chetu wenza ambao wako hapa Moshi mjini. Basi leo nataka nikupatie habari njema kwamba MIT College tumewaleta wanafunzi wazuri sana, ambao wanafunzi hawa wamekuwa trained angalau kwa wiki 3 au wiki 2 sasa. Na hao wanafunzi wamejifunza vitu vizuri sana. Watakwenda kuwapresentia muda si mfupi. Mtaweza kuona nini ambacho wamejifunza, mtaweza kusikia kile ambacho wamejifunza, na mtapata kuona namna gani ambapo MIT College pamoja na KIPEKEE tunatoa product sahihi ambayo inaingia sokoni kwenye ushindani katika soko la kimataifa na East Africa community kwa ujumla. Basi napenda kutoa shukrani zangu kwa wewe mtazamaji wetu. Karibu sana. Tembelea mitandao yetu. YouTube tunajulikana kama MIT College, Instagram MIT College, X MIT College, Facebook MIT College, na platform zote tupo. Karibu sana. Share, like, comment katika mitandao hii. Be blessed.
Hello student, I'm here to present my idea business, small business, which is micro event planning. This is micro event planning. Any student can do that. Example birthday parties, department network nighting, wedding. This micro event planning, it can require strong skills and networking local vendors. Thanks.
What is the business name again?
Micro event planning.
Micro event planning. That's very good. What is micro event planning? Can you explain to us a little bit, because I know there are some students here who don't understand what that
is. A planning which deals with.
For me, I think if you want to be a micro event planner, I think you're supposed to start small, because you're still a student, you don't have a lot of money, you don't have access to banks to get loans and circles. What I can advise you, for you to start with that business, you might have a beginning stage whereby you can buy some few chairs and some few tables, whereby you can rent to people, okay? When you start making that business as renting business, it can grow slowly by you buying tents, then later on buying the modern tents, then later on start preparing big events like weddings, corporate events, and other events like that. That's how I think you can be able to start easily. But if you want to start right away from a small area or from a small scale to a bigger scale, it won't work easily for you. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah, the main thing, at least start with chairs, whereby you can be renting chairs at your local place. Then after you getting that money from the chairs, you buy tents. Then after getting the tents, you go to another step or level, buying bigger and better tents and better chairs. Then you grow slowly. Then at the end of the day, you become an event planner, whereby you can be able also to accommodate even having the cookery issues and other issues. Okay?
Yes.
Yes. Very good idea. May the Lord guide you in that plan.
Morning, my fellow students. My name is Precious. Today I'm here to talk about the lesson that our teacher taught us about entrepreneurship. Today's lesson, it is about small enterprises or Self-employment. Self-employment, this is the business that a person does so as he or she can generate income. It does not involve a lot of capital. It's only a small or medium capital it is used. In my side, I'm planning about, in future plans, to come and open a mobile phone shop, because I have think that a lot of people nowadays are using mobile smartphones, and when there is lack of these smartphones, they cannot communicate each other. Thank you.
Very good. That's a good presentation. Anyone with a question, please? Classmates, fellow students. For me, I have a question for you, Precious. Which is the best brand that you think you can be able to sell at your shop, according to your research?
According to my research, nowadays people are likely to use Samsung and iPhone.
Samsung and iPhone?
Yes.
Do you think that the farmer at your village is able to buy that Samsung? Do you think
I'm talking
Boda can be able to afford that Samsung?
I'm talking about the people who are more technologized, but also about the farmers and the carpenters and others. They can even use the small phones like itel. Yes.
Can they access internet in those phones?
There are some of them that can access internet, but they cannot enter in the social media.
Good. I think you have to do more research on that, and also make sure that the business that you're going to start, may you start by selling on hand. Selling on hand, we talked about it. It's like a broker. You become like a broker whereby you can have 2 phones, 3 phones. Then after selling those 2 phones, 3 phones, the money that you get from those 2 phones, 3 phones, it can start up to give you more better options. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. Thank you very much for your presentation.
Ni mwanafunzi wa MIT. Mimi nimekuja na wazo dogo la kuanzisha biashara ya kuuza nguo. Nitauza nguo kwa sababu napenda nguo na nimeshaanza kufanya utafiti. Nitaanza kwa kutembeza. Asanteni.
Asante sana. Sasa kwenye biashara yako ya kuuza nguo au mitumba, umelenga jinsia gani na nguo za namna gani?
Nitauza nguo za aina zote, za watoto, za kiume na za kike.
Aha, utadili na marika yote.
Ndio.
Aha. Bei ni shilingi ngapi sasa hivi pale Memorial?
Bei, t-shirt anauza 2,000. Nguo za watoto ni 1,500.
Bei ni shilingi 1,500?
Ndio, suruali.
Bei.
Nini?
Bei zima.
Bei zima ni 60,000.
Bei zima ni 60,000.
Ndio.
Nguo za watoto bei zima
65,000. 65,000.
65. Kwa nini ya watu wazima ni 60 hapo nyingine ni 65 ya watoto?
Na depend. Kwa sababu hizi za nanili za watu wazima zina ubora wake.
Asante sana. Kuna mtu ana swali lingine jamani kwa wanafunzi wenzetu?
Morning.
Morning.
My name is Sebakar Hussein. I'm a MIT student, and my plan business was to open up an PlayStation 5 that contain many games, and can be found at Majengo home place, because there are many number of children that love to play games, and it contains small amount of cost to all children. Thank you.
Said Bakari, your presentation is good. I like the way you presented it.
Thank you.
But I have some questions, and also I know some students have some questions to you. About the PlayStation thing that you're talking about as your business. Are you sure about the education of the children are going to be brought up? Because I know when children are into games, they forget themselves. they quench themselves, they put themselves, their thoughts, their minds, their understanding, everything into the games. They don't consider about studies anymore. What do you think about that challenge?
No, it's because it acts as a time for that children for refreshing their self, for enjoyment, and for relax.
Very good. So you mean that you are going to give them the opportunity to play only in the evenings?
Of course.
Not in the morning hours?
Yes.
Okay, what about the power issue? Because I know in our country we don't have good electricity, and also you are going to be using computers to play those games and PlayStation games which they use joystick pads and such and stuff like that. Some of the students, they might break those devices. What have you prepared yourself to encounter this situation?
First, I will have an generator or solar panel in order for electric source. For repair, I must have a beamer.
An insurance, okay? Thank you very much. Any other students' question? That was teachers' questions. Students' questions, please.
Jina naitwa Bryson Mathias. Ndoto zangu ni kuja kuwa mfugaji.
Mfugaji unafuga nini?
Nafuga mifugo mbalimbali kama nafuga kuku wa kisasa wa nyama. Alafu nakuja nafuga ng'ombe wa maziwa na nyama.
Nakumbuka ulishasema kwamba tayari umeshaanza ufugaji. Sasa hivi unafuga nini?
Sasa hivi naelekea kwenye uvunaji wa kuku wa kisasa.
Naelekea kwenye uvunaji wa kuku wa kisasa.
Ndio.
Kuku mmoja wa kisasa anauzwa shilingi ngapi?
Kuku mmoja wa kisasa anauzwa 8,000.
Na wewe una banda la kuku wangapi?
Na banda la kuku wa 200.
Kuku 200.
Ndio.
Maana yake wanafunzi, naomba tufanye 8,000 mara 200 ni shilingi ngapi hapa? Tuone kijana hapa anakuwa tajiri chapo. Alafu atetereki. Hii ni mara yako ngapi kuvuna kuku wa kisasa?
Hii mara yangu ya 3.
Mara yako ya 3.
Ndio.
Umepata shilingi ngapi hapo? 8,000 mara 200. 1,600,000. Maana yake 1,600,000 mara 3 ni shilingi ngapi? 1,600,000 mara 3 4,000,000 na 800,000. Very good. Kwa hiyo tunamuona mwanafunzi mwenzetu hapa tayari amesha make 4,000,000 na 800,000. Sasa tunashangaa sisi tunabaki wapi? Kwa hiyo hapa nimejifunza kutoka kwa mwanafunzi wetu huyu kwamba kuna biashara za chap chap na kuna biashara za muda mrefu. Kwa hiyo niwe kuangalia ni biashara gani utaifanya. Sasa unawashaurije vijana wenzako hapa kwa habari ya ufugaji?
Kwa habari ya ufugaji, kwanza unahitaji moyo na inahitaji utayari. Hiyo ndio ushauri wangu mimi.
Kwa ufuatiliaji wangu nimesikia chakula cha kuku kinapanda na kushuka, ni kweli?
Ndio.
Na magonjwa ya kuku hasa ni yapi?
Magonjwa ya kuku, kwanza kuna kideri. Kuna kideri. Pili kuna ugonjwa wa ndui. Hizo ndio
zinawatesa kuku sana. Safi sana. Asante sana kwa mawazo yako na mchango wako. Vijana hapa wameshahamasika, tayari wameshaona na 4,000,000 plus. Nao wanaona bado wako sifuri. Kwa hiyo tutaona mwamko, atakuuliza labda baadaye kwamba unafanyaje, banda lako likoje, waje walione, wajifunze kutoka kwako.
Tunakaribisha.
Morning, my fellow students.
Morning.
In front of you, I'm here to present about graphics editing. Actually, I did a research about graphics editing, and it's just the art of visual communication. It's just the art of video communication, blending creativity, technology. That includes video shooting, photographs, and many other. There are several accessories that are needed
in graphics editing, like cameras, and many other. Any questions so far?
There are cameras, there are laptops, there are computer printers, there are scanning machines which are needed for you to be a good graphics designer and developer. You also have to get the skills. Do you know the softwares that are used for graphics and designing?
Not actually.
Research?
No.
There's a software called Adobe Photoshop, which is very good for designing, graphics and designing. There's another platform for software which is called Adobe Fireworks. There's another one which is called Adobe Illustrator. And there's another one which is called Adobe Premiere. All these are softwares that can be able to assist you to make and design good stuff. So, are we together?
Yes.
Yes. Have you ever designed any kind of a poster or a flyer before?
No, actually.
You have never?
Yes.
Okay, you're supposed to do that very soon. And where are you going to start that business? Are you going to start it in Moshi, in Arusha, in Dar es Salaam, or not online? Where are you going to start it?
Actually, I would like to start it in Arusha.
In Arusha?
Yes.
Very good, very good. Any other students' questions, please? Thank you, Glory, for your presentation. It was a pleasure.
Good morning, my fellow students. My name is Anifa John Mush, studying computer digital skills. I'm here to present about shoe enterprise, whereby when starting a shoe enterprise, you have to start by finding a reliable market through digital skills and social medias. Also, you have to find the Nike identification, whereby you find the shoes that are mostly preferred by people living around you. Also, you have to have a capital which will sustain the business. Also, you have to find a market that is reliable, where you'll send your shoes, and you have to find the importing places like China, Dubai, or importing local manufacturing industries. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Anifa, for your presentation.
Thank you.
Any student questions, please? I have a question for you, Anifa. Have you done some research concerning our company that is here in Kilimanjaro, which deals with shoemaking?
Yes.
At Karanga?
Magereza.
Magereza, yes?
Yes.
How much are their shoes going for the price?
They have variety of prices due to variety of shoes they make, because they make school shoes and other leather shoes, so they differ in the prices.
Okay. What do you say about the shoes which are sold at Karanga and the shoes which are sold at Memorial?
Well, the shoes that are sold at Karanga are more reliable and sustainable because they are imported directly from the manufacturing industries. But from Memoria, they are imported from other countries and they are used, so they are not that much reliable.
Thank you very much. That was good and brilliant.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Kodao.
Welcome, Kodao.
And I'm here in front of you to present my small business plan. That is, I plan to have a small garden in our home, and in that small garden, I plan to plant vegetables. And I do my research in our society, need different vegetables that are cultivated through using home domestic animal manure and not fertilizer, organic fertilizers. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I like your idea because it's very much related to the other student who came about talking about selling chickens and goat meat and whatever. And yours now is about plants and vegetables and stuff like that. And I like the part that you said you're going to be using organic manure. That means you're going to have organic vegetables which they are not diluted with GMO kind of minerals. And in that area, have you researched which kind of vegetables are you going to plant, especially are they carrots or onions or tomatoes or bananas? What are you going to specify onto?
Yes, I'm going to specify I want to plant spinach and salad.
Okay, do you know the price of the seeds of spinach and salad?
Yes,
What is the price of the spinach and seed salads?
it costs about 5,000.
Wow, that's good. That's a very good kind of a price whereby you can start even tomorrow. When are you going to start this business?
Yes, sir.
Next week or today or tomorrow?
I have already started.
You just started it?
Yes,
When did you start that business?
yesterday.
Yesterday. Wow, congratulations. Then I hope you are going to take some photos so that at least you can be able to see whatever you are growing there. And maybe one day you are going to visit your farm.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Any questions, students? About farming?
Greetings to everyone. My name is Alvin and I'm an MIT student, and this is an entrepreneurship class. And my business idea so far, I'd like to start selling paintings, specifically traditional arts, because I like drawing and painting. And my research so far, there are many traditional craft shops that are near around our place, so it will be easier for me to start it. And the prices for these traditional paintings, they may range from 25k to 75k. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So you are telling us that, Alvin, you are going to create some good images, some good crafts for us.
Yeah.
Do you mean that you can also draw me as your teacher? Can I be in your paper?
Yeah. And to twist things, maybe to create that uniqueness, I can maybe start enabling people to come to me and tell me what they want me to draw for them, and I can do it.
Okay. For example, if I want to see Mount Kilimanjaro with a lion on top of it.
Yeah, I
I want
can.
to see Mount Kilimanjaro with some Maasais around it.
Yeah.
And the Chaga village people eating their meat, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Nice, that's good. And have you done some research online maybe? What kind of prices are people selling these artifacts?
Yeah, for well-known artists like maybe George Lilanga so far,
Yes.
they may range to almost 100k, 250k. But these normal artists like me, beginners, they may range to from 75 to 25k. And actually around this area, it is more convenient because there are so many tourists that come in this area.
Wow, that's a brilliant idea. So you have your clients already. They are waiting for you.
Yeah.
Good. Any questions, students? Thank you very much, Alvin.
Good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon.
My name is Faraja and I'm in front of you to tell you about the business as an entrepreneur I will start. In self-employment, I would like to do house cleaning company. I would like to start my own company that will deal with house cleaning, and I will do it especially in the areas where there is large number of people. For example, here in Moshi, I can do it in area like Kiborloni, I can do it in area like Moshi Mjini, I can do it in area like Majengo, where here we can find a lot of offices, we can find a lot of houses, and these people will need my services. How could I find my clients? I will apply in social media for branding my company. Also, I will be trustworthy to my clients. I will do and submit the work that I'm given on time. For example, if your house has to be cleaned in 2 days, I will make sure that I finish the work in 2 days. Also, I would like to use more appropriate and more powerful detergent, and also I could use the tools that are good and are various to be used in cleaning. Also, I would like Also, I would like to involve myself with other companies, like giving collaboration. This will also help to brand my company. Thank you.
Wow, I like that presentation and I like the idea concerning collaborating. That's a very good idea. For example, there's a student who came here. She told us that she's going to make farming. He's going to do farming. And there's another student who presented that he is going to be a rearing person. He's rearing chickens. He's going to be a livestock keeping man. He's going to do it as a business. So they can do a combo business together to bring up a good business together so that at least they can be able to mash up their customers. So I like your idea of you blending with other companies, cleaning companies, and also making sure that they can be able to be known. Another thing that I liked from your idea is about sharing online and finding customers online and building trust together. So in my question is that, for example, you are given a house which is too dirty, maybe like 2 years which has not been washed. A class like this, how much are you going to cost or charge?
First, I will look the person background. For example, in middle class, I can charge like maybe 100,000. For higher class, and according to the equipment or furnitures or things that are found in that room, I may charge even up to 500,000. For example, if a room contains a lot of breakable things like glasses, like this furniture that can be broken easily. Yes, this furniture that can be broken easily, I should be more careful, and this will take me more time, and this will cost me much. So according to the tools, to the furnitures, to the equipment found in the room, and also according to the person background.
Thank you very much.
Morning, my name is Dorcas Daniel Mosh, and my business idea is clothing business, whereby the steps of starting this business is by set up prices, also by finding a good location. The disadvantage of this clothing business is fashion trends change faster. Also, competition, another one. Then fashion trends have changed faster. Then increasing wholesale trends, increasing wholesale prices. Thank you.
Have you finished your presentation?
Yes.
Okay. Any students with questions, please? Students with questions. Our fellow student is going to start a small business concerning selling clothes. And today I've had two options. There's our other student who was planning to start a business of the clothes. It is here. What about you? Which kind of clothes are you going to use to sell? Sorry. Are they going to be men's clothes, women's clothes, children's clothes, both?
Both.
Mixed everything.
Yes.
Children's, you're going to sell them for the children. You're going to sell for the elders. You're going to sell for the ladies. You're going to sell for the men, isn't it?
Yes.
Very good. Where do you think is it better? Is it better to buy your clothes at Memoria, or is it better to buy your clothes at Gikomba, or is it better to buy your clothes at Dar es Salaam, Kariakoo?
Memoria.
Why Memoria, not Kariakoo, not Gikomba, Nairobi? Some research about these clothes?
Yes.
Then you might give us an idea why Memoria.
Because most of those clothes are cheaper.
They are cheaper. Okay, that's a good, reliable kind of an issue to tell us, talk about it. Thank you very much. Once again, I'm Mr. Boniface Mbando. All of those you have seen around, explaining themselves, presenting out whatever that they have learned the whole of this week, those are my students. They are coming from MIT College. I'm teaching them digital skills in computer, whereby I've taught them everything that they have presented today. Still, be tuned for the next topic and area that we are going to talk about next week. We are going to share with you so many stuff that we are going to deal with our students together. Make sure that you follow, like, and subscribe our channels and our social media accounts. Thank you very much. Welcome to MIT College.